Crafters, it's that time again.
What time is it?
It's game time.
You sure? I thought it was summer. Yeah, but it's also Scary Mods Part 3 time!
Part 3, like... Man, you know what? Let's just get into it.
It was a High School Musical joke. In at 10, Ice and Fire. Ice and Fire is a Minecraft mod that adds fictional mythical beasts to Minecraft. Anything from dragons to wraith, this mod will basically have it. Sirens, pixies, death worms, cockatrices, trolls, more than a typical YouTube comment section, sea serpents, cyclopsi, whatever the plural for cyclops is, I'm pretty sure it's just cyclops with an S. Overpowered dragons, gorgons, hydras, and even things like werewolves, vampires, and wendigos are actually planned. This mod will throw you for a loop and will terrify you when you play it normally. And you know what, if you throw in virtual reality into this mix, that's where you find the real danger. And don't get me started on if you're playing hardcore. But also, if you do install this mod, turn down the amount of dragons that spawn, okay? You gotta do it in the config, because turn the mounds and caves down, because holy crap, okay? They're everywhere. If you don't, like I said, they're OP and they will destroy you. Plus, the designs of some of the monsters are actually insane. Like the death worms in the sand are horrifying, and the cockatrices, no thank you. They're like death chickens on wheels.
Coming in at number 9, Levi's Nightmare horror map. Now, this one is more of a map than just mods, okay? But the aspect of the horror in this map creates and adds more to this. So it leads me to think, would it be scary? Yes, definitely. And for you hardcore lovers of the craft, yes, Levi's Nightmare is a labyrinth of horrors. It's a huge map and has scary surprises in store for gamers. According to this map developer, you play the character of Levi's Insectes, who wakes up alone in an unknown place. You will need to help him find answers about his whereabouts. The story will remind you of any survival horror game, and since it's Minecraft, things will get creepy at night. But to me, it kind of sounds like the washed down version of Steve, and let's be honest, like, you know, we are Steve. Levi sounds like something from the multiverse, and we're in his Minecraft world. And, you know, it's pretty much hardcore 24/7 with no chance for error, only death that lurks behind each corner. Definitely not trying to get lost in this maze of terror though, or I should say labyrinth of doom. Especially adding something like total darkness to this experience would be dirt nasty.
Inundate FNAF! Ah, that's right, you knew that as the resident FNAF king of the office, I must include the Minecraft FNAF mod on this channel. The only issue I have with this mod is, aside from it being FNAF, is that the animatronics don't spawn naturally. The only thing that spawns are zombie versions of Spring Bonnie and Fredbear, which is kind of lame since they're just basically zombies. But other than that, you can summon in the FNAF monsters on your own, but I don't suggest doing that. I know more than anyone how one FNAF interaction, one list can lead to a slippery slope of people comparing you to serial killers every time you wear a combination of blue and red. So much so that your favorite purple shirt that makes you look kind of ripped even though you're a string bean ends up vanishing as if it ran away so it couldn't be prosecuted anymore. But then again, maybe I'm just imagining things, and possibly you'll have fun with this mod, but I doubt it.
Coming in at number 7, Amnesia Brute mod. Inspired by the Amnesia horror game, this fan-made mod is a well-attempted cube version of an all-powerful gatherer brute. The grotesque-looking split head and scary bellows it belches out can certainly give you nightmares. They rarely occur in this Minecraft mod. The mod developer gave Brute a very low chance of spawning, and for that element of surprise. You never know when it will attack, and if you spot one, don't you dare come close to it. The monster will leave you in splits. Pfft, I ain't splitting for nobody, okay? Let alone I can't even do the splits, alright? But a Brute in the game can randomly appear at any given moment. Bro, like Minecraft was supposed to be a simple, easy game. No siree Bob. And now that I know this information, I'm gonna be looking around trying to get my Herobrine 360 vision, because I ain't trying to catch no hands from this guy in my Minecraft world. Hell no.
And at 6, Escape and Run Parasites. The foundation mod for the popular I Spent 100 Days in a Parasite Apocalypse Minecraft video by Forge Labs, the Escape and Run Parasites mod adds a load of messed up creatures into your game, more so than just playing with me, because I am a messed up creature. The mod adds hostile parasite themed mods into your Minecraft world and optional dimensions for you to fight in. They can be dangerous, scary, and some can even adapt and learn from their fights to evolve. Yeah, what the f. They have no specific biome spawns, so you can find them everywhere. The parasites don't burn in the daylight, and they can be allowed to attack other hostile mobs, showing that they're the only ones who will reign supreme, and no, not Fry's supreme. Along with assimilated cows, humans, sheep, and wolves, the mod also adds an assimilated big spider with an unknown origin that is literally one of the most terrifying things that I have ever seen from a mod, including the spider pig from Mutant Beasts. So if you decide to install this one, good luck, and you need Jesus. Or Talos. Preferably Talos.
Midway through at number 5, horror mobs. Created by ardent horror fan, horror mobs adds creepiness to Minecraft. Mobs, extra non-player characters. Yeah, you know what mobs are. In the mod pack, they include frightening ghouls and shadow lurkers, a creepy half-zombie, half-spider called The Thing. Of these horror characters, shadow lurkers scared the daylights out of me. He's actually a headless version of Enderman, carrying a victim's head. What now? Excuse me? A headless Enderman? I don't even want to think about that, but really, it can make this fight just a little bit easier because, I mean, hey, you can look at it in the eyes. I mean, it doesn't really have a head, right? He is searching for his prey, or so-called his new prey, that he can replace his old head with the new one. Beware, he is deadly and he attacks silently. Another scary mob is The Thing, the zombie spider breed that's quite swift in its movements and attack. Like, screw a zombie spider. I ain't dealing with no spider in general. So why this one? Okay? No. The way he screams while charging at the player is just too frightening, even for a seasoned horror gamer like Connor. The groaning ghoul seems pale and unassuming, but can really be scary once he locates his target. There are many more, including the Spooky Reaper, the Scary Twins, and the Monster Sea Dweller. That's a lot of monsters. Like I said, he's a veteran. He's still scared of them too. So as am I.
In at 4, the Herobrine mod. Herobrine is one of the most famous creepypastas of all time. We literally clickbait him in multiple videos. So when we heard that he was going to be added into the game via mods, it was unbelievable, but also highly expected. The mod is simple. Summon Herobrine and then he'll start messing with your world and scaring you. And honestly, you know what, since I'm just a VR fanatic, adding VR to this would also be just cool. But not just cool, although I literally just said just cool, you'd also just, you'd be terrified. I don't know what I'm talking about. This guy will spawn lava, zombies, himself, evil chickens, lightning, and more. He has traps, he will stalk you, and he has so many houses and structures that will get you killed. He's like your crazy ex. And he'll scream at you randomly because that's the kind of person he is. So yes, even more like your ex. This mod was made back in 2012, but it has been updated to 1.7.10. I don't know if it's been updated for later versions, although it might have been, and if it hasn't, someone needs to do that already. The mod won't even actually let you sleep all the time, sometimes giving you nightmares that will give you like little adventure maps that will totally throw you for a loop. Plus, it's the homie. It's the only way for him to actually be in your game, because he's not real.
Coming at number 3, Bewitchmen, the spiritual successor to the Portal mod Witchery. This mod transformed the world of Minecraft into the dark and magical experience, making pacts with demons, ghosts, witches, and other haunting creatures. Cross over to the dark side and take Minecraft to a new and horrifying level. How the Bewitchment mod makes Minecraft more fun, check out the new terrifying creatures throughout the map. Make pacts with otherworldly creatures and become a feared creature of darkness. Mine for new materials, plants, and woodwork is available in most recent updates, known as the Diabolic Update. Experience the mod's frequent updates, promising new content and sinister experience with every moment of gameplay. Talk about Bewitchment, huh?
Penultimately, in at number 2, SCP Lockdown. SCP Lockdown is a revamped and updated version of the SCP Craft mod. This mod adds a whole load of SCP creatures into the game, like the most well-known ones of Peanut, the Plague Doctor, and more. The game includes 63 SCPs currently, but it plans to add more, so they request that you don't ask for any specific ones, since the different abilities of the creatures have different levels of difficulty to code, especially in Minecraft, the game that's literally made of blocks. This mod even gives you debuffs if you don't sleep for long periods of time. I guess it's like the Phantoms. It's like the Phantoms that were added after the mod started actually being made, but even worse. The mod runs on 1.12 currently and requires Forge, like I'm guessing most of the rest of these mods. However, it might be incompatible with Optifine. I don't know how that's possible because it's Optifine. It's Optifine. But oh well, okay? Reading about SCPs is already scary enough when you think about the possibility of them being actually real. However, Actually, seeing and experiencing them is a totally different story. Alright, so good luck.
Finally here at number 1, the prison built by, if I pronounce your name wrong, I am totally sorry. The prison by Draco Magpie and Crunchy. Yeah, like I said, if I said your name wrong, I apologize, but Crunchy, I like your name. Brave the gangways of this dark and very haunted old prison at your peril, because you're going to have the ghost gang members doing the quick walk, throwing up gang signs, thunder, lightning, strange sounds are only just the beginning in this exploration map that mixes perfectly pitched with jump scares and unshakable eeriness. Dave dares you, I dare you, Connor dares you to stay in the night of the old prison hill. Sounds easy, but will you survive the night play on normal with lights out and headphones? I mean, I only play this way unless I got some huge ass speakers. Unless you got some huge ass speakers, you might want to do this for yourself. But even still, it is freaky. Hearing the sounds of the game surrounding you? No. Alright, that's it, bye.
Alright, that's it. We're done. That's it. That's the video. We're done. Thanks for watching. Oh, I almost had it.
Now, if you were smoking some trees,
I would have missed it.
I'm kidding.
I would have thrown it that way. The script says persecuted, but I said prosecuted. I don't give a f.
I'm about to say he needs to chill, huh? 7.
It's the homie. It's the only way for him to actually be in your game, because he's not real.
The amount of times I gotta tell this mother, he's real, okay? Okay?
Dirt nasty.